Randy Orton dethrones Roman Reigns. CM Punk sends a message to two AEW stars. Nikita Lions spotted with CM Punk. Seth Rollins does anything to face CM Punk. Matt Riddle at a major event. When did Jay Uso get married? Roman Reigns to start feud on SmackDown that results in unexpected WrestleMania 40 match. Let's jump right into it. CM Punk sends a message to two AEW stars. CM Punk has mentioned two AEW stars in his latest Instagram story. Punk's AEW run ended earlier this year when Tony Khan terminated him following the All in a backstage altercation with Jack Perry. The voice of the voiceless made his big WWE return at the Survivor Series, War Games 2023. This was his first WWE appearance after 9 long years. CM Punk is close to several AEW stars, including Brody King and Danhausen. The former AEW World Heavyweight Champion recently shared a post on his Instagram story and wrote a hilarious caption directed at King and Danhausen. In late 2021, Danhausen and Punk appeared at the Chicago The Champion 2E2 event. Danhausen later chatted with Graham GSM Matthews and spoke about his appearance alongside Punk. It was like two macho mans coming together to form the Mega Powers. It was great. It was my first time meeting CM Punk. We ate Starbucks together. It was wonderful. We had catering together. We got to meet Fanhausens, and there were lots of people taking pictures with Danhausen and Punk, which was pretty surreal for Danhausen. We also rode around on my scooter because I needed a scooter to get around that weekend. Punk's AEW run didn't go the way Tony Khan had planned. Injuries and backstage clashes marred his stint in the company, and the backstage fight involving Jack Perry was the final nail in the coffin. Punk is now back in WWE and is entirely focused on the one thing that he's been wanting to do for more than a decade at this point, headlining WrestleMania. Drop your reactions to Punk's hilarious story directed at Brody King and Danhausen. Nikita Lions spotted with CM Punk. WWE star Nikita Lions recently took to social media to share photos with CM Punk. Following his surprise return to WWE at Survivor Series, War Games, Punk has been spotted in NXT and hanging out with superstars from the brand. He has recently been photographed alongside Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, and Kiana James. Taking to Instagram and Twitter, Lions shared photos with Punk and also sent a message aimed at the former WWE champion. "I've been Punk. Thank you for your time and knowledge," wrote Lions. Lions recently returned to WWE after being sidelined with a long-term injury. Upon her comeback, she set her sights on Blair Davenport. On the latest edition of NXT TV, Lions teamed up with Lara Valkyria to face the team of Davenport and Cora Jade. CM Punk has announced his entry for the 30-man Royal Rumble match for 2024. Cody Rhodes has also confirmed that he will be taking part in the match. Speaking on Sportskeeda's Wrestling Time Machine, Bill Apter explained how Punk's participation in the match could be a factor for the American Nightmare. Apter said, "I do first time ever Royal Rumble, where somehow both of them go over the top rope at the same time, and they get a choice of who to choose. And of course, CM Punk will choose Seth Rollins. Cody will choose Roman Reigns. I don't know what those two left in the ring at this point. I am gonna say that it is probably gonna be Punk if they are the last two guys. Unfortunate for Cody because you know Cody has been in a top spot. But now Punk has come in and the whole field of play has changed. Punk is expected to feud with Seth Rollins in early 2024 after their confrontation on Monday Night Raw. Are you excited about CM Punk's return to WWE? Seth Rollins does anything to face CM Punk. Seth Rollins seems to have taken issue with CM Punk's presence in WWE itself, which has developed into a full-fledged feud with the Second City Saint. This rivalry could potentially see another superstar being caught in the crossfire, according to NWA Hall of Famer Bill Apter. CM Punk recently announced his participation in the upcoming Royal Rumble match. This has led to speculation about his chances of winning the Battle Royal, allowing him to challenge the Visionary for the World Heavyweight Championship. It is pretty apparent that Seth wants the match as much as the Second City Saint. While speculating about Royal Rumble on Sportskeeda's Wrestling Time Machine hosted by Mac Davis, Bill Apter pitched the idea that Seth could turn on Cody Rhodes to ensure Punk won the match. This would ensure that the two superstars got to battle each other later in a singles match. What if somehow Seth Rollins becomes the guy to hit the screw job on Cody so he gets CM Punk because he hates him so much? While many believe that CM Punk will be the one to come out on top at Royal Rumble, Mick Foley wants to see Cody Rhodes to finish the story. Speaking to WWE's The Bump, the Hall of Famer stated that he wanted Cody to be back in the main event picture and take down Roman Reigns. "I would love to see Cody Rhodes back in the main event picture. I really would. I think that's the perfect ending to his story. I know that the fans were bitterly disappointed when Cody did not defeat Roman Reigns last year, but he went out on his own and he earned something more important than that WWE title. He earned the respect of all the naysayers," Mick Foley said. As of now, it remains to be seen what is next for Cody Rhodes in WWE. Matt Riddle at a major event. Matt Riddle is no longer a part of WWE, but he's set to be at a major event where he could potentially start a massive feud. The star was let go from the company in September and was one of several big names to be released then. Other stars included Mustafa Ali, Mace, Mansoor, Shelton Benjamin, Aaliyah, and Dolph Ziggler. Now he has sent a message ahead of Jake Paul's fight. Logan Paul's brother, Jake, is set for a fight against Amber August on Friday night. Riddle has previously shown his inclination to challenge Jake Paul, with Dave Meltzer reporting on the same. Matt Riddle and his reps spoke directly to Jake Paul of late regarding doing a match. Paul expressed no interest in facing Riddle under MMA rules, where Riddle would have the experience edge even though he hasn't been active or trained for fighting for years. Riddle was willing to do a boxing match, and at this point it's up to Paul's side, which obviously it always would be since he's the A side. Now Matt Riddle has reacted to the weigh-in video featuring Paul. He said that he would see them tomorrow. "See you guys tomorrow," he wrote. At this point it's unclear whether he means he will just be there to watch the fight. Given the rumors, it seems very likely he could also set up his future fight with Paul. It completely appears to depend on the outcome of Jake's fight. Do you want to see Matt Riddle face Jake Paul? When did Jay Uso get married? Jay Uso is one of the most popular stars on the WWE roster today. He is currently assigned to Monday Night Raw. While Jay's WWE life is an open book, the former multi-time tag team champion is a private individual. Jay Uso keeps his family life away from the spotlight. He's married to his high school sweetheart, Takesha Travis. The couple first met when they were in 9th grade at Escambia High School in Pensacola, Florida. They tied the knot in 2015 and have 2 children together, Jacia and Jace Fatu. Jace made a cameo in the Superstars SummerSlam 2023 vlog. He was asked to predict the winner of the tribal combat between his father and his uncle, Roman Reigns, for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Jay's twin brother, Jimmy Uso, also has 2 children from a previous relationship. The SmackDown star is married to former WWE superstar Naomi, also known as Trinity. The 36-year-old is currently in her first reign as the Impact Knockouts World Champion. Jay Uso kicked off WWE Raw this past Monday. The former Bloodline member told the WWE Universe he got his Yeet catchphrase back. Jay was interrupted by Drew McIntyre, and the duo proceeded to have their match on the red brand. The Scottish psychopath defeated Yeet Master in singles competition. Jay has yet to win a singles match ever since he joined Monday Night Raw full-time after Payback 2023. The superstar was replaced by former opponent Kevin Owens on SmackDown. It remains to be seen if Jay will close out 2023 with a singles win on the red brand. Roman Reigns to start feud on SmackDown that results in unexpected WrestleMania 40 match. Roman Reigns is currently away from the ring but will be returning this week on SmackDown. The star's return is highly anticipated, especially as there's a feud waiting for him at this moment the moment he gets back. Fans have been speculating that due to Randy Orton's feud with the Bloodline, his grievances make for a natural rivalry with the Tribal Chief, and it seems that it could very well be exactly where his story picks up upon his return. However, while fans have been speculating that Randy Orton will face him at the Royal Rumble with Cody Rhodes facing the star at WrestleMania, there might be a big twist waiting for fans. The expectation at this time is that Cody Rhodes will challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, possibly even ending his reign at last to finish his story. However, Randy Orton has more reason to be upset with Reigns. The Viper spent the better part of 2 years on the shelf thanks to the injury he was handed by Roman Reigns and the rest of the Bloodline. It makes him the natural star to take him to a long feud. Reigns could well return on SmackDown and then take out Orton, giving him another storyline injury, making it the perfect story for the Viper to return again, this time with even more fury, and take it out on Reigns. The feud between the two for WrestleMania might not be what fans expect, but it would still make for a good story. Randy Orton has always been the one who set the milestone for expecting the unexpected when it comes to his WWE career. He's always done exactly what it takes to get where he can. No one expected him to defeat Drew McIntyre in the middle of his hot streak in 2020 to become the WWE champion, but he did. He could do the same here by defeating Roman Reigns, or at least by pushing him to his limit. Randy Orton dethrones Roman Reigns. Wrestling veteran Matt Morgan believes Randy Orton will lose to Roman Reigns in a potential undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. After nearly a year and a half of absence due to injury, the Viper returned to the Stanford-based company last month. The 20-time champion has since signed an exclusive contract with SmackDown after Nick Aldis promised him a shot at the Bloodline. Many now believe Orton will square off against the Tribal Chief for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at the upcoming Royal Rumble Premium Live event. On the Gigantic Pop podcast, Morgan discussed with his co-hosts Raj Giri and Glenn Rubenstein Reigns' anticipated return to SmackDown next Friday. They predicted a confrontation between him and Orton would happen. They also agreed that the company is seemingly building for a match between the two superstars. When Giri mentioned mentioned that the haters would be saying, "Oh, Randy is gonna lose." Morgan commented, predicting that the Viper will indeed suffer defeat against the leader of the Bloodline. "I'm pretty sure they're doing something with him and Randy. I think it's gonna be something hot on Friday night, and then people are gonna forget about Reigns' absence, and they're gonna be all in on Roman and Randy. And you're gonna have the haters being like, 'Oh, well, Randy is gonna lose.'" He will, he said. In 2009, Hollywood star Freddie Prinze Jr. guest hosted Monday Night Raw. During the show, he was confronted and attacked by Randy Orton. While interviewing Santos Escobar on his Wrestling with Freddie podcast, the former WWE writer jokingly asked the SmackDown star to help him get some payback on the Viper. "If you do wrestle Randy Orton, you gotta give him one for me cause he jacked my back up when I hosted Monday Night Raw. He granted it was my fault, but I need some payback. I need some payback," Prinze Jr. said. "It won't be easy, hermano. It won't be easy. He's huge right now. I might end up getting one for my own, but I'll do it for you, bro," Escobar replied. 37-year-old major WWE superstar secretly wants to get revenge on Randy Orton after receiving unexpected RKO, believes veteran. On Busted Open, Mark Henry highlighted what Orton could do after signing with the Blue Brand. "To put Randy Orton in a position to beat Roman Reigns, I don't see that being far-fetched. I really don't," Henry added. "He's the only guy that I can see actually beating Roman Reigns with his championship pedigree." Orton is a 14-time world champion in WWE, having also won other titles throughout his career. Monday Night Raw star Cody Rhodes is a serious candidate to dethrone Reigns as well. However, compared to Rhodes, Orton's credibility as a former world champion and challenger is far superior. "It would take an act of God to put somebody over Roman Reigns other than Cody Rhodes," Mark Henry continued, "but if anybody could and I get ridiculed for it, it's Randy Orton." Although Roman Reigns has defeated many top WWE stars as the villainous tribal chief character, Heat and Randy Orton have not had a televised singles match since 2015. With 2023 almost over, Mark Henry mentioned that the two men could face each other in exciting contests next year. Even if Orton doesn't win, imagine how great a match that Randy and Roman can have with the build-up. It could be serious. Randy could lose, and then after WrestleMania 40, they do it again. Henry continued, "I'm gonna get my popcorn and M&M's ready, and I'm gonna sit right in front of the TV every time you put Roman Reigns and Randy Orton together because I just know it's gonna be spectacular. It should be interesting to see what happens when the Tribal Chief and the Viper have a confrontation on WWE SmackDown."
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for